problems at all, guys. No problems.
Hello guys, good morning and welcome back to my YouTube channel. This is Rosulman Jen. You are watching Automania. Guys, I'm back at SM Automobiles Panagarh for reviewing another Jawa motorcycle. This time is the Jawa 42 and it's the latest version. So let's get started with the cinematics first. The 2.1 officially is not the part of the name, but it will tell you that it's the top of the line 42, and you can distinguish it very easily because of its blacked out theme. All black because it looks so badass. There are three new colors: the matte white, matte black and the matte red. All of them look spanking good, guys. That's why they also have added a half racing stripes and a 42 lettering onto it with the word classic legend. The motorcycle looks gorgeous even when it's standing still. The new matte black alloy means this motorcycle has got tubeless tires. When we rode the motorcycle, we found out that the seats were firm enough, but extra bit of padding could have done a whole world of good for the rider. The twin exhaust makes sure it's a Jawa bike character look and adds to the retro feeling of the motorcycle. Now let's talk about the engine. By the looks, only color has changed. Jawa introduced cross-port technology onto this motorcycle. Now remember, this engine is unique because of its 4-valve head, but each of these exhaust valves connects to each of the exhaust. But for BS6, they've removed the wall in the middle as it were. So now the manifold is connected and therefore the right valve in theory can exhaust into the left exhaust manifold if it needs to. To this, Jawa claims that this engine has now more volumetric efficiency and that translates to a better running engine, and for a user that's theoretically around 1 bhp more than the old motorcycle despite being BS6 compliant. Another advantage to this technology is the relocation of the catalytic converter, and because now they have two small cans attached to each of the header pipes, you actually save 2 whole kgs. So now that translates to a power of around 27.33 PS and maximum torque of around 27.02 Newton meters with this 293cc engine, and this is mated to a 6-speed gearbox. So now this motorcycle does feel really light with a curb weight of around 172 kilos, and with all the improved performance, it is an irresistible offering. The double cradle frame and the telescopic forks remain exactly the same. The tubeless alloy wheels does provide a very good feel and an improved riding characteristics. The steering feels good and the brakes are 280mm in front and back with dual channel ABS as standard. The front gets a 90 section tire and the rear gets a 120 section tubeless tire. The seat height is 765mm, which means shorter riders too would be comfortable in this motorcycle. Jawa 42 2.1 has a fuel capacity of around 14 liters, and with a fuel economy which is expected to be around 30 to 35 kilometers to a liter, this is really a very good offering from Jawa motorcycle. The Jawa 42 2.1 comes with an on-road price of 2.26 lakhs which is an approximate pricing depending upon which state you belong to. And this motorcycle comes head on with the likes of Royal Enfield Classic 350, the Meteor 350, Benelli Imperial F400 and the Honda CB Highness 350. I sincerely thank Jawa Panagarh SM Automobiles for providing me the motorcycle for a ride review. If you are in Panagarh or Durgapur region, do visit Jawa Panagarh. The details are given in the description box down below. You can also call them in the given contact number. Now let's head out for a ride review.
Guys, let's get started with the ride review. And the first impressions, it's really light, guys. Almost 20 kg lighter than the likes of Royal Enfield. So it's really, really boost, because that will give a better power to weight ratio. And over that, this motorcycle has an power of around 27 to 28 horsepower, which is full 6 to 7 horses more than these rival competitors, which is the Royal Enfield and the CB Highness 350. Well, that is very much evitable by the way it rides, and because of the lightweight handling, it's really nice. It feels smooth, guys. The handlebar is clean and straight. The switch gear feels good, and the interesting feature is the trip meter. Trip meter can be controlled from here, guys. I can control the trip meter from here, so you don't have to stretch your hand to change the details and everything. Coming to vibrations, as such, I can't feel anything. Well, big test of ground clearance. Let's see. Didn't touch at all. Didn't touch either. Yes, there were problems. People did comment and they did say that the ground clearance isn't good enough. But if you rush through any kind of bumps, your bike will definitely get hit. So if your ground clearance is not up to the mark, then ride it that way, so that it doesn't get it into the speed bumps and all. So I didn't feel any problems right now, and I'm not riding alone. There is a person sitting behind me, so I don't think ground clearance is a big problem in this motorcycle. Come to vibrations, there is no vibrations at all. It's smooth, and the engine feels refined. There is an offset analog cluster, which is kind of different and retro styling. The paint quality, it's really nice. It's so nice than the competitors, like I can't explain you. The matte finish is just perfect. The quality, the way just Jawa is written over there, Jawa motorcycles embedded into the tank cover, and the speed offset speedometer, it really adds to the retro feeling of this motorcycle. And talking about the tires and all, it does provide a decent grip, and the brakes, which is around 270 mm up front and around 220 at the rear, does provide a decent bite. I'll just give a brake check and see. Yes, it is nice. The feeling is very progressive, and the lightweight does add to the cause. I'll just push a bit. Guys, there is no vibration as such from the engine, but light vibration is creeping onto the handlebar and the foot pegs. This, I feel the exactly same thing when I was riding a brand new Jawa for the first time. This is a brand new motorcycle, guys, and after the first servicing, round after 2000 kilometers, that motorcycle did smooth it so much. That was Jawa 42, the normal one. This is 42.1, so this is advanced model. So that was the Jawa 42 for Jawa 42, and that did had so much vibrations initially. The engine was hitting like crazily, so I didn't like it. But after the first service, after the bike ran a bit, the vibrations disappeared suddenly, and it was so smooth. There was no vibration that crept into the handlebar or to the foot pegs. Same with this motorcycle, guys. This is a brand new motorcycle. It's ran only 11 kilometers, and this is a brand new showroom motorcycle. I am feeling a buzz into the handlebar and the foot peg. I feel that will definitely go off after the first service and as you ride the motorcycle, so that's not a deal breaker either. Beware of these potholes. If if you run your motorcycles through these potholes and then complain about the ground clearance and all these things, come on, I mean, grow up. How can your bike survive these kind of potholes at higher speeds? It's not possible at all. Overall, the feeling is nice. The exhaust is so much throaty, and it's throaty and it feels good, guys. For my liking, what I am feeling is, why should you go for a Jawa more than Royal Enfield? The main reason should be the retro feeling and the smoothness. Yes, the new gen of Royal Enfield bikes is also really smooth, the classic 350 and all, except, but this Jawa feels different, and the power is also much higher, guys. Around 6 to 7 bhp more, which is a lot, and around 15 kgs lighter, so that is huge, guys. So lighter plus more power, so overall bhp per ton will be lot more than its competition. So if you want power and agility and a bit of sportiness with the retro feeling, Jawa 42 is the motorcycle for you, guys. And if you like what we do, don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe to Automania for exclusive new automotive content. These potholes are big, really big potholes. Be careful when you're riding new motorcycle on road, because if your bike falls into one of these, I don't think even if you get Showa suspension, I don't think that can survive. Just look at the size of the potholes. It's too dangerous. Just look at it, all the potholes. So don't blame the motorcycle, guys. Blame the way you are riding. It's not the ride that is the problematic, it's the rider. It's about how you ride. That try to change the style, you will see much better results from a motorcycle. And I love the drag handlebar style. It's so wide, and these mirrors are so classy. There is a bar and mirrors classy. It's not that I'm having problem looking at the traffic behind me. I can see it very easily. It's very clearly visible, and for me it's a big go. So they are providing test rides of the motorcycles. See, there's another bump. I'm back there. No problems at all, guys. No problems. I don't have any problem with this ground clearance at all. Many people are saying, but I'm okay with it. If this bike with two people can cross that speed bump, I don't think it will be a problem. Even this, see, there is a bump over here, quite a bigger one. No problems at all. So just the way you drive, the way you ride, guys. It's not the motorcycle. The motorcycle is really good, and it is very providing very good feedback. Guys, let me know how did you like the ride review of the Jawa 42.2.1. If you are interested in any kind of Jawa motorcycles, you can contact SM Automobiles in Panagarh. If you are staying near Panagarh, Durgapur, do visit here. So that's Jawa, Panagarh, SM Automobiles. Let me know how did you like the ride review. Let's move on to the next segment.
What an exhaust note. And on that exhaust note, it's time to wrap up this episode of Automania. Let me know in the comments section down below how did you like the review of Jawa 42, and if you're interested, do contact SM Automobiles Panagarh. And finally, it's time to wind up this episode. As I always say, wear your helmets when you're riding, wear your seatbelts while driving, and never drink and drive. और फोन पे बात करते हुए बाइक मत चलाना, गाड़ी भी मत चलाना. This is Professor Banerjee. You are watching Automania. Signing off. Ta-da!